Good morning. Today is the 14th of February, 2023. Happy Valentine's Day. If you've got a partner, someone you love, enjoy the day. Yesterday was the day two of a very kind of hectic day. I was really pushing myself. But don't get me wrong, I actually enjoy pushing myself. I'm glad that I can still push myself is the way I would describe it. That said, wipe me out big time. Yesterday I was having a lot of body spasms. Not surprised. It was 2 days of packing in quite a bit in it. I guess probably the most important and the most the most important, I'm sorry, the most important was I needed to have a physical assessment for some hoops I've got to jump as far as housing and all that stuff goes. And so, of course, I had my appointment with my GP, and wow, it was, for lack of a better word, there was an unsettling quality about it. Meaning this, I'm living with my disability. I'm making it work for me, if that makes any sense. I know how much downtime I need to be able to push myself. I know when I am pushing myself, how long I have before I start fading, that kind of thing. So, like for me, there's an element of incorporating the disability into my lifestyle, the what I can do. All right, and for me, I blanketly, I call my condition as a whole a spinal cord injury and call it a day. That to me, that always it was saying very little for so much. People understand what it all entails. Unfortunately, and this is where the unsettling part comes in, because my doctor had to give a full roster of my condition and how it affects me and what my limitations are. Like, I know them. I've just never had it all spelled out to me on a plate. Yikes. What should have been, I'm guessing, like again, I just told you, spinal cord injury, call it a day, right? That took me what, 5 seconds? He spent 5 minutes and he got into the very nitty gritty of what exactly is going on. And it kind of threw me off because, again, for me, everything stems from the spinal cord injury per se. And enough said. But there is an element. I'm sorry, my shirt is sort of weird today. Sorry. I don't. This crease is just bizarre. Leave it alone. Okay. My point is, I haven't had it spelled out to me as articulated as he did for this particular meeting. I'm used to going in and saying, listen, like I was telling you about my leg bothering me, and my mobility has been pretty rough over the past couple of days. It's healed. It's better now, but so I'll go in there, explain it to him, do this, do that. How do you maneuver? He wants to know how I. Yes, it is bothering me, but what can we do about it? Does it need to be looked at? No, it doesn't, because it's happening because of this, and this, that kind of thing. So I'm used to seeing him when something flares up, would be a better way to put it, because it's a spinal cord injury. It is what it is. It's going to be bothersome. Like I said, you learn how to incorporate it into your life. Enough said. But then you have these moments, and you're not too sure exactly why these moments are happening, and is it a something serious, or is it just par for the course, if you know what I mean. It's just the way things are when you have a spinal cord injury. For instance, my memory, my cognization, that's all spinal cord, and that one trips me out because there is nothing that can be done for it, unfortunately. Me, it inspired me to come up with a channel. I don't know. When you come up with a channel, you need to come up with a topic. You need to work it out how you're going to show it, how you're going to present yourself. There's an element of preparation, and then there's delivery, and then there's doing it. That has absolutely helped me with my helping shake out some of the cobwebs that accumulate up here if you don't use the brain. Um, you always use your brain, but if you start, if you have too much downtime and not enough communication, it starts fighting. It starts getting fuzzy, as you no doubt have seen. And then I pull off faux pas every once in a while, and I'm very embarrassed by them. I call them my Michael Richards moment, where I post something and yikes, after I see it, it's like, what the was I thinking? What am I saying? How can I say that? And why are you saying that? And then you take it down. Unfortunately, I'm sure because it is the internet and it was posted, there might be a copy somewhere out there. I'll never be able to live down there's 2 videos that I've had to take down. I felt I've had to take down and move on because yikes. But anyways, my point is that the injury does also affect the brain and how the brain communicates, and then therefore how I communicate. So that is another element of it is what it is, unfortunately. But like just to come back, the appointment was a little bit longer than I expected. It was a little bit more intense than I expected, and it was also a little bit more unsettling. I don't know. Like I've always known I'm in rough shape, if you know what I mean. I can live with it, the rough shape of it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not bedbound per se. Pretty close, but not really. I can still push myself to do things, and then I feel the replication. Rep, so there you go. The brain fog. I then physical exertion takes a toll on my body, but I can still do it, and I'll never stop doing it for as long as I can do it. Thank God for, I keep saying it, but it is so true. Thank God for the walkers. Thank God for the canes. It really does make life a hell of a lot easier. It means that you can do stuff like get through a very lengthy sitting down, talk to your doctor, getting this. I almost was going to say dire, but it's not dire because I don't look at it that way. I just look at it as wow, like I have serious, I have serious complications to my body. And one thing I got from the doctor, which I sort of like, is that he gave me the impression that considering what I'm dealing with it well. And one of the big things that it was actually his encouragement. I don't know if I've told you this before. I think I have. But he encouraged me to lose the weight because I was going, like, could be 5, 6 years ago. I was going to him once every 3 months almost. And it's like, oh my, this hurts, that hurts. Why is it hurting so? And he just sort of looks at me and goes, have you ever thought about losing weight? That's all it took. It's like, really? Like, I thought that once you hit my age, no, it's all calories and how you eat and lifestyle choices. And really? Okay, like that shows you how fuddled my brain was. That was news to me. But I'm older and wiser now, so there's that, right? Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update on how yesterday went, and it was a day. And yeah, I'm sorry. That's all I really wanted to give you, just an update on how it went, and it went well-ish. All right. Anyways, have yourself a good rest of the day. That's what's going on behind the patch. I will talk to you guys later.